Hi everyone, I'm Szenan-Balance. So in this video, I want to talk about if you add these 3 key techniques when you're applying 5 back points, which is YaoWuZhen, then you'll be able to fix 95% of back pain patient. How do you do that? Right. Now, firstly, I think you may know 5 back points already, and if you learn balance method acupuncture in the past and you've been applying it, and think about how many patients get immediate relief, right? 50%, 60%, or 70%, or even 80%. That's great if you get 80%, 90%. That's fantastic. But there's always some patient that say, nah, that's not working. The pen's still there. Or the pen's not here now, and it's over there, things like that, right? And further on, how do you actually changing the meridian, to do some further point or further technique to actually target it again? Or at the first place, if you do it right, your patient won't say that at all. So let me introduce 5 back point. How do you locate it? Right? In general, what we do, 5 back points is like lingual point over here, and on this level, right? Put needle in here, needle in here, needle in here, needle in here, and here, right? So from here to here, 5 points. We call 5 back points. And the image in here is treating the back pain. So your patient come in. They may have pain over here, or all over here, right? I put those 5 points in there. Bang, it works very well. But there are some cases that say, there's no change. Or pain is actually on the middle after that. Or pain is actually in here. Most cases in here, pain over here is gone, but pain in here. Or pain in UB meridian or GB meridian or in 华佗夹脊, then what do you do? Now, in the next, I'm going to show you what can you do. And the first key point I'm going to share with you is most people just insert needle straight away. That is why it's not 100% that targeting all the pain in your lower back. That's why that you get patients say, okay, it's not working. Or that's why your patients say, okay, it's better. And normally the pain over here should be all gone. But the patient say, pain's still there. Then what you normally do, I understand, you probably go to scalp acupuncture, you probably go to lung meridian to target that. I did it all the time in this way, okay? But as I said, if you do it right in the first place, you don't even need to go to scalp here or like other points, right? So the first thing I want to share with you, this is very important. Not many people teach you that, and this is my experience. So it's very powerful on this 5 points. I want to point out, if you use your fingers to go around here, and target it, get the most sensitive one. Because the sensitive point may be in here and maybe in here. If without touching it, checking it first, you just press the needle in there, you may miss the point. So access point is important when it comes to 5 back points. Now, secondly, let's say you got 1 point here, right? So you get another point over here. You get the access point over here, right? Then you get 1 point over here. You get 1 point over here. You get 1 point over here. 1 point over here, right? All access point. I want to point out one thing. You see, in the second and third metatarsal bone, right, second and third, you see that I have a tendon over here. A lot of people miss this point. You want to come here to press it as a tendon, and because between those 2 metacarpal bone, there is 1 tendon right across there. So it went through here. So it separate those two into one other. Between those two metacarpal bond, there is 2 points actually. There are 2 points. Let's say we have 1 point here. This is tendon. This is tendon. And that's another point here, you see? Yeah, that's another point. So 1 point here, 1 point here. And what you're going to do is pressing that one and see whether it's painful or not. And pressing the other one, compare which one's more tender, sensitive. In my case, that one is more sensitive. Now, the reason you want to put in here, that's because if you're doing that point is tender or it's not tender. If there is 2 points, those 2 points, 2 of them are pretty sensitive, what I suggest you put 1 needle in here, 1 needle in here. The reason you want to put this point is because that is the reason that when you hit five back points, and most of the time they come to the patient and say, oh, there's still pain, and you ask the patient, where is the pain? And they tell you, oh, it's in here. It's actually on 霍陀夹肌. If you put on this point, the 霍陀夹肌 pain will be gone. The patient won't tell you, oh, the pain is still there in 霍陀夹肌. Okay, this is case number 1. Number 1, so get ulcer point, the right ulcer point. That's number 1. Number 2 is you need to know that between this tendons and this metacarpal bond, the third one, and this tendon and the second metacarpal bond, that's each of them have 1 point. That's key too, right? If you get this right, you get 95% of back pain off. Okay, that's the number 3. We're gonna talk about what if the pain is in after those needle. Pain is in the middle, dual meridian. Pain is in here, pain is on the side, right? And pain is in here, right? Let's give you 2 points. Okay, I know you know when it comes to dual meridian, you can go to hit to target this one. But I want to share with you this over here. When it comes to dual meridian, there's another way you can go through, because sometimes you do dual meridian on the head, it doesn't actually work very well. There's another key in here. So on the third metacarpal bond, on the bond, use your finger and touch that and define the ulcer point, because this is dual meridian. That can help the dual meridian. So insert the needles. Doesn't need to be deep because it's on the bond. Just insert the needle and just like this going in, not deep like this, just like this going on. When you get the sensitive point, it may be a line, it may be just one spot, it may be a few spots. Just insert that like this, and you find it. Pain over here, it's gone. All right. The next one we talk about if pain is in here, sacrum. Look at that. Over here on the sacrum, triangle. If you go to the structure of your wrist, the bone over here, there are 8 little pieces. The structure is triangle, which means here is targeting here. That is why when you put needle over here, most of the time the patient said pain is still there. That is because most of the time the pain is actually in here, not in here anymore. Right? Not in here anymore. If you do it right, you shouldn't get any pain in here. The pain will be just in here. Okay? So how do you do that? The next one. Well, you go to here. You have 5 needles in here. You go to here and press it, press it. When you get the sensitive point, needle it. That's it. Very simple, very effective. So apply those 3 key points. I'm pretty sure that 95% of back pain will be immediate relief. Right? If you don't apply these 3 key points, when you apply 5 back points, YaoWuZhen, you won't get to 95. I guarantee you, because I do it all the time. I know it, I can tell. And by the way, if it's pregnant woman, why won't suggest you to do this point? Why is that? Because this one, lingual, is not for pregnant women, right? Instead, what can you do? Still on your hand, not going to other point. I'm going to teach you in my live webinar. I'm going to let you know how to place more needle for here, or how to target it here for pregnant women when they have low back pain, and more in here. If you have pain, you put needle in there. If pain in here, pain in here, pain in a side, GB meridian, what can you do about it? Apart from going to scalp and or hands in here, placing more needle on the hand over here, use lung meridian. Nothing wrong with that. You can do that, but can you do something in here? Just 1 or 2 needles and get rid of the pain over here, right? So this is what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you one more thing that is very important. If I don't tell you that, your patient is going to complain to you, complaining a lot if you put them 5 back point here, and you said let the patient walk around and move around to test it out. And once they move their fingers, they say, "Oh, it's so painful." They complain a lot because it can be painful when they move their fingers. And what do? Get something for the patient to grab on it. So you don't get, when you insert needle, you don't get them to open the palm. You just get them to something that bigger than here. Hold it like this. So hold it like this. So don't get them to do this because they will lose it up. If you put something on the palm, they hold it all the time. You just keep holding it, not too tight, just loose, and you insert needle in there, and they keep it hold it all the time. Then they won't move their fingers, and they won't hurt themselves, and when the needle won't hurt them. All right. I hope that all made sense to you. So this is what I'm going to teach you. That lot more. My live webinar coming up next week. That is 26th to 28th March. 3 days live webinar. So if you sign up, there are 3 bonuses. What are the bonuses? Number 1, you get $399 US dollars local balance webinar. That's free for you. You can watch it first before the live webinar. That's free for 6 months. Then I know you may not have time. The time may not be right for you for live webinar. What you can do, or if you attend the live webinar, I'm going to give you the recording video. So all this 3 days webinar, we're going to record it, and 3 days, then you can replay it again and again and again for 6 months, right? So that value is $1,500 US dollars. So you repay it for 6 months. So no one do this, right? I personally do it for you. Number 3 bonus, I will invite you into a lifetime Facebook private group support. Right? I will support you in the Facebook group. Now, what happened is, I'm pretty sure after webinar, when you get back to the clinic, you needle your patient and you start have some question, and this is where you can ask question. If you have any case, difficult case, and you want some advice, post it on the Facebook group, and I'll personally will give you the answer. I'll guide you. So this is very, very valuable. I don't know how much I should put a value on that. That you can actually can't use money to judge that how much it's gonna cost, right? I don't know how much it's gonna cost. It's lifetime, right? Now, last one. So you may not know me well, right? You may worry, even I tell you all this bonus, I show you all this, you may worry, is it because there are a lot of people teaching balance method acupuncture, right? So what I'm going to do for you is, I want to put the risk on my shoulder, not on your shoulder. So if you join this, right? If you join this, after I'm gonna give you 100% money back guarantee. 100% money back guarantee. If you join my live video, you get all this bonus. Now, after the live webinar, 3 months. If you think this is not for you, you didn't learn anything at all, you can't get the result right, then you can ask for your money back. I'll refund you all your money. This is how confident I am here to tell you that I'm pretty sure, I'm very sure, 100% sure you won't ask for it because you love my service, because you love my support, because all I teach you is what I use in my clinic. So I'm very, very sure that you will love it, right? So yeah, any reason at all, your risk is on my shoulder, not on you. So 100% money back guarantee. So sign up right now. Next week's coming soon. So where do you sign up? Down there or up there. Find the link and click it in and read everything and see all this content is what you want, right? Then sign up and I'll see you or send you an email to tell you how to actually log into all the pre-studying material. Stay awesome and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.